So, hi, dear Libra. Very, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Libra Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for Libra singles for the month of June 2026. Keep in mind, this is general. This might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just let it be. Sometimes the messages are not for you. Don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the readings, honey. Okay. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, both are pre-recorded. The links are given below for the same. So let's start, my love. Libra. Overall energy for Libra people regarding their love and relationship area. Let's see what we have. We have the Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. What the hell? Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, from inside, from deep inside, you guys are practical, logical, in this energy of groundedness, compassionate energies, and all that. Like basically sorted from inside. Very practical, very logical, mature, and grounded kind of energy. When it comes to the conscious level, you guys are love and me. I'm never going to look back. You're still feeling left out in the cold. You are still having this burdensome and heavy kind of energies when it comes to love and relationship area. When it comes to the feeling that you should be with somebody, it gives you a lot of stressful energies around the situation. You guys are feeling like, okay, what if you are going to fall in love again with somebody and it's going to be a shit show again? What if they are going to leave me again? What if they are going to be addicted to me again? What if it's going to be a codependent kind of unhealthy kind of connection again? You have lots of excuses to not to be in any relationship right now. You're scared of the outcomes. You are scared of what if this will happen, what if that will happen. You are scared of the what ifs. Okay, and you're trying your best. You're trying your best to not to get involved until unless you guys are going to get out of this heavy and burdensome kind of energies, until unless you guys are going to get out of this feeling left out in the cold kind of energy by maybe several people in the past, and you guys are trying to run away as far as you can from love and relationship. You guys are like, nope, love, I don't trust in that. It's like ghost. Some people believe in that, some don't. I don't know if they do exist or not, but I'm very sure, 99.9% sure they don't exist. But some people believe in that, and you're like, okay, love is like a ghost to me. Cool. I'm scared. Okay, but there's nothing to be scared of, but I'm scared. I will shit my pants if I'm going to hear about love. If somebody's going to say I love you to me, I'm just talking on your behalf. I'm going to shit my pants, and I'm never going to look back because I know it sucks. What the hell? Me and my examples, shitty ones. I'm sorry. Let's see your energies for a new person, new connection, new bond. With this kind of energy, I don't think so you should be with anybody. I have the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Justice. This is your card, Libra. Universe is going to finally do justice with you, bring the balance back in your life, bring the honesty back in your life. You guys are going to feel balanced from inside. You guys are going to feel like, okay, I'm doing my own thing. Life is good. See, we are doing good. Okay. And then I do see a connection here where both the parties are holding on to this connection like very, very, very tightly, but none of them is doing anything about it. They're like, yeah, I like Libra. Libra is like, yeah, I like that person, but are you doing anything about it? No. Why? Because I don't know. Because you are not ready. Damn, you're not ready. The other person might be ready, but they're not. Like, nope. Beware of this energy of accidentally getting pregnant or making somebody pregnant. Beware of that energy. That can also be possible if you are into casual things or not. I mean, sorry, if you are into casual hookups or things like that. Okay, of course. But there are good chances of you connecting with somebody. Or you, I don't see this as a completely new person. It can be somebody that you are already connected to, but it's fairly newish. Whether you guys started a chapter after 10 years or something happened, something didn't work out, and now it feels like a new energy, but you guys know each other already. That is why this is a strong energy of holding on to each other, holding on to this connection, but not doing anything about it, not saying anything, not expressing anything, but not even letting it go. Okay, let's see from the romance angels what are the energies for this new person, new connection, new bond for Libra people. है तमन्ना तुम्हें हम दुल्हन बनाए. I love this song. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. See, Libra, if you are in love with somebody and if you feel like you guys have a strong potential to be together, express your love, express your feelings. What's the worst that can happen? They're going to say no, and it's going to like break your illusion, and you're going to come back to the real world again. It's better to stay in a toxic illusion than to stay in the healthy reality, even if it is going to suck for some time. I hate green smoothies, but they are the healthiest thing that you can have, right? But I do have to have it sometimes, even if I hate it. I'm a Taurus. I like food. Simple. And it's not about Taurus. I'm so sorry about saying that. I'm a Taurus. I'm a person who loves food a lot, but a specific kind of food, like Indian food, like parathas, North Indian food, dal chawal, rajma chawal, that kind of food, bhindi. I love these kind of things. But if I'm going to eat every day something like that, I should not be eating like a lot of mirch masala and all that. It's not healthy, right? Cool. I don't know why I get told you all this nonsense. But anyways, okay. So I'm conducting a live 7 day 7 Osho meditation event from 5th till the 11th of June 2026. Don't miss out this opportunity. It's very exciting. We are going to have a lot of fun, lot of dancing, lot of centering, grounding, and seven chakra meditations, Kundalini meditation. If you want to start your spiritual journey or restart, it's a beautiful opportunity. And if you want to learn about Osho active meditations, you want to enter into Osho's world, then also it's a beautiful opportunity, especially for those people who are very stressed out, very anxious, and they're frustrated with day-to-day life. The fees is like only 3,500 per person for 7 days. It's very affordable. I don't think so it's a big fees, big amount. And for others it's 125 USD. Timings 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. No recordings will be provided because it's live sessions and I'm not authorized to do the recordings. Okay, so see you on the other side. I'm very excited and I really feel like people who need these kind of things will be able to get to me. Even if I'm going to get one person or two-person, I'm going to do this event this time. Enough of this, right? So I'm going to start it and I'm going to do it maybe once in a month or twice, or once in 2 months. But just go grab it. This is a really good and fantastic opportunity. Okay, let's see. For a past person, past situation, what we have. I have Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. I do see a lot of communication happening between you and a person that you already know. It might not be a person that you had a relationship with, or it might not be a person that you had a very ugly kind of a breakup or something like that with. You guys talk on and off, in and out, but this is like you guys know each other, right? Even if you didn't had a full-fledged relationship, I do see a lot of communication happening between you and somebody that you already know. It's coming in the past energy. It's going to be on and off feelings of I love them, I don't love them, I love them, I don't love them. It's going to be a tug of war between your heart and your mind, and it's going to stress you a little bit. But I do see love here, Libra. I do see love here, whether it's from your side or theirs, but there is this sense of cooperation from both the sides. All the things are going to be up and down, on and off, in and out. They're not going to be very stable, but I do see you connecting with the past person and talking a lot with them, then continuously being in this battle between heart and mind, not being able to understand what this is and how it is going to be from this point onwards. But I do see a connection here, not going anywhere, but there is a connection here. Let's see from the romance angels, what is the message for this past person, past connection, past bond. I have the soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Both of you can be each other's soulmate. Actually, this can be a soulmate connection. This can be a really beautiful soulmate connection, especially if you ignored it again and again and again, and it's keep on coming back, and both of you can feel the connection. Okay, cool. Let's see the guidance here, Libra, for the situation, for this month, for this area of your life. I have the King of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Your intuition is guiding you big time, Libra. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you to people, places, situations, and things that are actually good for you, actually good for your growth and happiness. Okay. So you're okay. Keep your energies very, very stable, practical, logical, and at the same time keep your energies open. Just choose to do the right thing. Choose to do the right thing means start opening up to people, situations, and things that makes you happy. Okay, that makes you feel like, okay, you can go ahead in this direction and be happy again. Don't ruin your happiness just because you feel like you're never going to get something good in return. If you are going to always expect to have good results in your life, you're never going to be happy. You never know what you are going to get out of a situation. Nobody can guarantee you that. Nobody can write it on paper that if you are going to be in a solid committed relationship, you are going to be happy for the rest of your life. No. Okay, so start opening up to at least those people, situations, or things where you know you are going to get good results, good vibes, good people, good vibes, good energies in return. Not in return, just go ahead and start connecting with good vibes, good people, good energies, and don't expect a lot from anybody. Zero expectation is the best life. Honestly speaking, if you are not going to have any expectations from anyone, you are going to live your best life, Libra. But that's impossible because we are human. um, right now I have just expectations from my family members, four of them, nothing, no one else, nothing else matters to me, to be honest with you. I don't have any expectation from anybody, like in that way that it's going to hurt me badly or something, right? So if you know that something is going to give you happiness, start opening up to new people, new situations, new connection, and choose to do the right thing with yourself. Do the justice with yourself so that the universe can do justice with you. Simple as that. Universe is neutral. Universe don't give shit about you or about your existence until unless you are going to give something good, give something to the universe. It's not going to give you anything back. It's like a mirror. You're seeing a mirror. Okay, let's see the final message for you guys, Libra. I have the flirt. Extend your light-hearted energies to others. See, extend your light-hearted energies to others, and in exchange, you are going to get light-hearted energies and beautiful memories too. So why not to do that? Hmm? Why always take everything and everyone seriously? So yeah, okay. Let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just let it be. I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can take the message as the guidance if you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no for your question, okay, that you're going to ask. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple, and precise, and your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is choose a new direction. See, the new direction is doing justice with yourself. Okay, this card is calling you to dig deeper into the direction you are going and make sure you're making the best choices available to you on the path you have selected. This card may also be called to look at the question you're asking. Do you keep pushing the divine for an answer you already know or have received but are refusing to accept? These cards can be very blunt when it comes to helping you face the truth. You know, you already know the truth, but you have to stick to the reality and the truth. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.